You're watching Ottoman and we visit Albania. If you like our content, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and to like our videos. In this new episode of Ottoman in Albania, we'll visit the city of Shkodër, the city of Tirana, and we go to Macedonia. We begin this new episode with a stroll through the town of Shkodër, which takes its name from the huge lake that borders it. Indeed, Lake Shkodër is the largest lake in the Balkans, with a surface area of 370 square kilometers. As well as being the main town in the north of the country, Shkodër lies just a few kilometers from the border with Montenegro. A stroll through the town's streets, day or evening, is a must to fully grasp the essence of this charming town. Right in the heart of its historic center, there's a pedestrian street themed with shops of all kinds. This gave us the opportunity to have a quick breakfast and to buy a few souvenirs before hitting the road again. We have many travel anecdotes, like this really our exit from the parking lot of our local Airbnb. First stop of the day, a well-known Ottoman Bridge in the region, located 9 kilometers northwest of downtown Shkodër. The Mez Bridge, or in Albanian, Ora e Mesit, which means the Middle Bridge, is one of the most interesting relics of the Ottoman era. Spanning the river Kir, it is 108 meters long, making it one of the longest Ottoman bridges in the region. It was built on the initiative of the local Ottoman governor Kara Mahmud Bashati around 1781 to link the Kir Valley with the city of Pristina in the present-day Kosovo. With its bucolic setting, this is undoubtedly a prime location for influencer eager for an Instagram photo or a TikTok video. A great discovery to put on your itinerary when you'll come to this area. After this magnificent stop, we complete the round trip to discover Shkodër's main tourist attraction. The highlight of our visit was a visit to Rozafa Castle. Despite the long climb to its summit, this is for sure a must-see if you are visiting Shkodër. Although the castle is very much in ruins, the view it affords of the entire region is breathtaking. A place of prestige, we even came across an Albanian TV crew filming for a local TV show. And we were not alone. Several groups of students were also on hand to discover this famous fortress erected at an altitude of 133 meters. As the town was found in the 5th century BC and is one of the oldest in Albania, the site of the castle can be traced back to the Bronze Age. In fact, the fortification is sometimes built on Illyrian foundation, which means around the 4th century BC. But the ones we see today were mostly built during the Venetian period in the 14th century. So we are in Shkodër, in the top of the castle of the city. It's an incredible place. In fact, Rozafa Castle was the scene of the siege of Shkodër when the Ottomans seized the town in 1479. The sites include the ruins of St. Stephen's Church, which was converted into a mosque, as well as a number of other buildings. Legend has it that the fortress takes its name from a woman walled up in the rampart, who served as an offering to the gods to keep the castle standing. Back on the road, we head for the country's capital, Tirana. The journey from Shkodër to Tirana is only 94 kilometers, but the road is very busy. As it is not an highway, traffic is often very slow in both directions. It will take 1 hour and a half, 1 hour 45 minutes to get to Tirana. That being said, on the way, we stopped for an excellent meal. Welcome to Tirana, the capital of Albania. Like all good tourists, we parked in the lot below Skanderbeg Square, the very heart of the city, home to the Opera House and the National Museum. With a population of almost 1 million, Tirana is not an extraordinary city, but it does give you an idea of this tremendous, very young country.
Ah Vincent, où sommes-nous?
On est au plein cœur de Tirana, la capitale. On a survécu à l'entrée dans la ville, aux 8 ronds-points qu'on a traversés, sans toucher aucun autre véhicule, faut quand même le souligner. C'était une belle expérience. Ceux qui se plaignent de la conduite au Québec. J'ai mon eau.
This vast esplanade owes its name to George Castriotti, one of the great figures of Albanian resistance against the Ottomans, who was nicknamed the Little Alexander the Great. Of course, everyone will be drawn here by the I Love Tirana monument, a favorite place to keep a record of your journey in the Albanian capital. As you can see, this magnificent square, which was restored between 2010 and 2017, is almost a city center. In addition to the many new buildings under construction, it seems that the entire population of Tirana passes through it at least once a day. So we did as locals do and launched here for a few minutes, even though the sun was very strong that day. The city doesn't have many attractions, but one great stop is BUNK 2, located not far from Skanderbeg Square. This is in fact the second phase of a historical cultural project focused on preserving the collective memory of the horrors committed here by the communist regime. And it's no coincidence that we find ourselves in a bunker, since during the communist era, the local party leader had hundreds, thousands of bunkers built all over the country. These exhibits are a reminder of that dark period in Albanian history. Most especially, BUNK 2 reconstruct the history of Albanian Ministry of the Interior from 1912 to 1991 and reveals the secret of the Sigurimi, the political police who were the main weapon of persecution used by Enver Hoxha regime. After this shocking visit into the country's past, we had a few hours to visit and explore Tirana on foot. Honestly, it's a very dynamic city where the people are friendly and welcoming. Tirana was founded in 1614 and became the capital in 1920. It is the country's main economic, industrial, and cultural center. Since the return of democracy, the capital has also tried to develop its tourist industry. A tip for any tourist: one day or even half a day is enough to discover the country's capital. After a few days in Albania, it's time to leave this amazing Balkan country for another. At the end of the day, we set off southwest towards Lake Ohrid and the neighboring country of North Macedonia. The 130 kilometers journey doesn't take an hour, but 2 hours 15 minutes. This is because the road to North Macedonia is mountainous and passes through several towns and villages. There's no highway in that part of the country. By the way, this road trip reminds us of the beauty of the Albanian landscape with its endless forest and turquoise blue rivers that are unique in the world. In all honesty, Albania is one of the best travel discoveries we've made in the recent years, even if the country has clearly not yet reached its full potential as a tourist destination. Just before crossing the border, we stopped for a dinner on the banks of Lake Ohrid. We then made our way to our hotel, the Monastery of St. Naum.
Thanks for watching that new episode of Autour du Monde in Greece and in the Balkans. In the next episode, our first day in North Macedonia.